Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Digs into Clifford's Mind. Today I'll be talking on how are startups being valued at. This is the debates and dilemma me and my partners always have whenever we need to assess new startups. A lot of startups funders comes to us with high valuation of their companies. I don't think they know how to even arrive on these numbers when they comes to us. I'm not saying that startup funders should give a very low valuation of their companies or be squeezed by the VCs or investors. What I'm trying to say is be realistic with your company's valuations or it will turn off a lot of investors. So how do I usually value a company? I'll usually break it into two parts. One is pre-revenue and the other one is post-revenue companies. There are four types of methods of calculation for pre-revenue companies, but I mostly just use the simplest, which is the Becker's method. These methods allows 5 key success factors. They are: 1. Ideal. Is the ideal sound, feasible or viable? 2. Prototypes. Do they have a minimum viable product or are they still struggling to build their own platform? 3. Management team. I have mentioned this before in my first episode. It is important to have a well-balanced team. 4. Strategic partnerships. Do they already have some strategic partnerships coming on board or are there any agreements being signed? 5. Products. Have they started to sell or have their products being rolled out? So depending on how strong the companies are in each factors actually contributes to a certain amount of fund from us. But the total valuation realistically should be around USD 1 to 2 million. Anything exceeding these numbers, I will usually not even think twice. For post-revenue, there are around 5 to 6 types of valuations and methods. The most commonly used, not just in valuing a startup, but mostly with other companies as well, usually book value or liquidations value methods. Book value is whereby how much are all the tangible assets the company has, and that will be their valuation. For tech startups, it is hard to give such value as most of the time they do not have any tangible assets. Liquidation value is in the instance the company goes bust. How much can you get back from the assets or patented rights? At the end of the day, you want to give the founders smart capital for them to expand and not to squeeze them badly. Other than that, there's also comparable transaction methods. This method is to compare your company with your competitors or same industries indicators such as their revenue, number of headcounts they have, their supplies, or their users. I'll instead go for the combination of VC methods together with either discounted cash flow method or first Chicago method. As a VC, you always want a certain returns that you want in an X number of years. Sometimes I'll also be putting in the worst scenario, normal scenario, or even best scenario to determine this asset price, which is what the Chicago method is. So I hope you founders took home something today and don't value your company at ridiculous prices. Instead of looking from the perspective, try to look from the investors' perspectives. If you sell it to them at this price or this valuation, will they be able to get returns from their investments? If no, you have no confidence that they do, then it will definitely be difficult for them to even justify your company's valuation. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.